3 try assists. You've got Webster and you've got Hughes in really good form.
Good evening, everyone. What's the current time? We're currently at 3:57, 3 minutes away from a fantastic game coming up. I think that was my sister's phone. This is not my room, by the way. Melbourne Storm taking on the Penrith Panthers. It's a grand final rematch. I was there last year for the grand final where the Melbourne Storm claimed the title, 26 points to 20. We saw a fantastic performance from Ryan Pappenhausen, and I'm expecting very similar here. I'm going to take Pappenhausen to score a double. He is coming off the bench, so I don't think you can safely back him as a first try scorer because I feel like Melbourne will hit quite early, and I'm going to take Felice Kafusi to score the first try of the match. As for Penrith, a lot of outs: Cleary, To'o, Fisher-Harris. I think maybe Liam Martin could also be out. There's just a lot of question marks for me and whether this side can still compete the way they have all year. So I reckon they'll score 10 points against Melbourne defence. I think they'll be on today, Melbourne. So I'm going to go 32 points to 10. And I think Viliami Kikau and the other one, Brent Naden, are going to be the two try scorers for the Penrith Panthers in the game. Tariq Sims to play his 200th NRL game following this at 6:25. I won't be streaming this one, but I believe BKR Sport, I'll just check that for you guys. I think BKR Sport will be streaming straight after this. Jump over to BKR Sport to watch the Dragons and Rabbitohs. That's right.
They will turn up and they will be at their best with the side that they've got. It's just a question of is that side going to be good enough?
So, yeah, I'll be here for the Storm and the Panthers. I am in my sister's room. It's not my room yet. My room doesn't have footy on TV. It only has Xbox, no Foxtel content, no TV playing. So smash the like button. We're here all stream. I'll be giving you updates. Craig Bellamy's obviously now re-signed with Melbourne Storm. So, look, the Storm are going to come out firing here. I like your positively attitudes, mate. Thank you. Appreciate that, David. Appreciate that a lot. How's everyone doing in lockdown? What have we all been up to? No worries, Ali. Thank you. I'll just turn that down a bit. We are about 2 minutes away from kickoff. As I mentioned, Felice Kafusi is my pick for the first try scorer. And then at any time, I'm going to go with Pappenhausen. I'm going to go with Brent Naden, Kikau. And I put up a little TikTok. I'll tell you the TikTok now. Basically, if you don't follow me on TikTok already, go follow me, Entertain YT. It's been good. That's good. That's good. So basically, I said, here we go. Grand final rematch. First try for Felice Kafusi, 7th minute. 16th minute, Josh Adokar. Panthers finally hit back in the 26th minute with Brent Naden. Ryan Pappenhausen off the bench in the 36th minute. First second half try scorer Jesse Bromwich in the 49th minute. Pappenhausen double in the 57th. 63rd minute, Viliami Kikau. And the icing on the cake will be Brandon Smith as the cheese in the 74th minute. So those are 71st minute, sorry. Those are my tips for this game. And if you're not following me on social media, definitely make sure you go and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. And obviously, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. This stream is all about reaching 3,000 subscribers. We're only about 12,000 12 subscribers off. So it'll be fantastic to hit it during this stream. And I think this is a big game, being the top of the table clash and grand final rematch. And especially, you know how excited I am for games like this where there's a grand final rematch, that I think it would be pretty special to hit that 3K mark. So when can pick those things up? Oh, I forgot to check with Nan. Let me try and message her now. I'll just ask then. I'll see what she says, but I'll message you privately. Someone's just paying for their break spot here as well. So in regards to the breaks, those breaks, if you are involved in the breaks, guys, they will start probably the 12th or 13th of August. Probably do 1 whole week worth of breaks, probably 2 breaks per day. And there'll probably be about 6 to 7 breaks up, and then there'll be some personals as well. So plenty of 2021 Elite coming in the next, say, 2 weeks. Am I excited for the game? I sure am. Sure am. I want Felice Kafusi to score a try. Just have a gut feeling that Felice Kafusi will get over the line today. As for the Dragons and Rabbits, guys, let me know your tips in the comments. Because honestly, being 200th game for Tarek Sims, I expect Dragons to fire up. I had a look at their lineup more as well. There's a few of considered unknown players, but it could be the difference. It could be just what they need. They've exceeded expectations, beating some top sides this year, and look, they've dropped off in form, arguably, but I give them a chance. I tipped the Rabbitohs by 28, tipped a blowout, but just the Tarek Sims is a big part of that Dragons team, and him to be playing that milestone game, it really could be giving the Dragons a very good mindset going into the game, and even the delay of everything could have helped. The Rabbitohs actually flew up to Rockhampton. Here we go. We are about to kick off between the Storm and the Penrith Panthers. Oh, they have to run out with masks on. Wow. What a world. Am I seeing Dragons in finals? Based on the draw, no. Based on what's happening, potentially. And especially if they win today as well. Led out by Dale Finucane, who has announced he's signed with the Cronulla Sharks, with Nico Hines following suit. Good day, Blowbox. So, here we go. Melbourne Storm and Penrith Panthers. We were meant to get this treat last night. We were meant to get this last night at 7:30, Saturday night blockbuster, but we're getting it at 4 o'clock on a Sunday. Pretty good time. Pretty good weather up there in Brisbane, I'm hearing as well. Obviously, if you are joining the stream and you're from Queensland, just like myself in New South Wales, hope you're doing well in this lockdown. Mental health is so important. And I'll just pin a comment as well, guys. So how do I pin this? In message, use code ENT15 at Drom. So Drom Clothing are a sponsor of the channel, guys. And once I will be releasing my own merch coming at 3,000 subscribers, which this stream is all about, hitting that 3K mark as the Penrith Panthers run the ball up on second tackle here. Christian Welch involved in the tackle. I'll be looking at a lot of the young guns here for Penrith. I don't think Isaac Targo made the side. I think Scott Sorensen's pretty good. He made the side. Do you see the weather? It is horrible in New South Wales. I mean, it's cloudy. It's not rainy or stormy or anything, but it's probably not the best. Knock on Melbourne. Knock on Melbourne by Dean Lamara. Knock on Melbourne 1 minute into the game. I think you can reach 3K today. I hope so. Thank you so much for that comment. Love the positivity. Smash the like button, guys. Let's aim for... All right, let's go for the highest scored points in the last grand final. Aim for today is 26 likes. Jeremiah couldn't handle it, and the Panthers, they've got a chance to strike here. They were paying $7 today, the Penrith Panthers, to win this game. They were huge outsiders. If you like the Dragons in Tarek Sims' 200th game, they are currently $9. Luai shifts it. Oh, Staines, brought down by Addo-Carr, brought out by Addo-Carr. Wow, Melbourne respond with that. Just drop this as well for you guys. I deserve $1 million. Thank you. Join EH Breaks and Collects on Facebook for all 2021 Elite guys. That includes you, Jai Stuff. Are you in the Facebook page? I know you're big on your NRL cards. Christian Welch runs it up on fourth. Nico Hines trying to push him forward, get some meters, but Kurt Capewell bringing him down. Oh, you're jumping off, Ali? Thank you for jumping on, buddy. Munster, he was out for the Storm last week against the Cowboys. They ended up winning their 15th straight game. They're chasing 16 straight wins today. And if they don't drop another game all season, they could be. Am I finished with 2021 traders? I sure am. Sure am. 2021 Elite is coming right around the corner. But I do have breaks listed on the Facebook page. And I currently have a few teams left for those. I'll just read them now. Hang on. Panthers on fourth here. Spencer Linu, nice run. Brought down by Munster and Bromwich. The teams that currently are available. Where's it gone? This ball might bounce. Penrith come up with it. Felice Kafusi. Felice Kafusi, good run. So I have Titans, Bulldogs, Manly Sea Eagles, and Sydney Roosters left in the pick your teams. The Titans are 30. The Bulldogs are 30. The Eagles are 30. And the Roosters are 35. Oh, Addo might score the first try here. Kicks it back for Olam. Olam's got it. Olam is not held. Passes it to Hughes. It's fourth tackle here in the Storm. They're going to be 3 meters out. Oh, big play here. Big play here. Chasing numbers. And Penrith come up with it. Brent Naden keeps the Penrith Panthers alive there. I'm planning on getting trade cards. And if I see you again, I'll give you a para-trade card. Thank you, man. Really nice run by Kenny Bromwich. Offloaded to Addo Carr. Puts a kick, set up Olam. But I tell you what, good defense by Stephen Crichton. And that's a penalty. That's a penalty to Penrith. Pressure on the neck.
It's going to take an effort from either side to score. We both know they've been the two best defensive sides this season, and we see the penalty there from Christian Welch. And that was a challenge. Melbourne caught off guard by the physicality of the Cowboys last week. Penrith have noted that they've come out really physical. Got Melbourne on the back foot.
Strange round last week. We saw Cowboys compete with the Storm, and we saw the Broncos compete with the Panthers. So where do I see the grand final being played this year? I really don't know. Can Queensland Health be trusted? That's what I wonder. Kick out, drops it. Not going to call it a knock on. Yeah, no, it is a knock on. I think Suncorp Stadium. So 7 minutes gone in this one, and it's still 0-0. Oh. The right hand of Jeremiah might have touched that ball, but It is going to be a Melbourne scrum feed. 8 minutes gone in the match. Jerome Hughes. Justin Olam. I might put this stream in the page. Here's Jerome Hughes. He's got Felice Kafusi. Felice Kafusi. Oh, I'll tell you what, for someone I'm backing for first try scorer, he's having some good runs, but he's just not fast enough. Nico Hines, Cameron Munster, through some space, puts in a kick. Chased by Addo Carr. Oh, Staines touches it and takes it over the sideline.
Decision for him. He squares up, Billy, and a kick out, skips to his outside. 2 line breaks now from the Melbourne Storm. They're finding holes in this desperate Panthers side. And a right foot kick there from Munster.
Will you explain how to win a giveaway this video? No, they'll probably come with the tips. The tips are probably my most viewed videos, so they normally go with those. But there will be multiple giveaways, and Melbourne are given a penalty here. How many subs do you have left for 3,000? I'll double check. It was 13 the other day. Now 14. 14 subscribers away from 3,000. Munster goes back to the middle of the field. He goes to Jerome Hughes, Christian Welch. Shifting to the right, Jerome Hughes, Remus Smith. Remus Smith going on his own. Oh, good defense by Matt Burton there to hold him up. Great defense.
He's saying there, Remus Smith, that he was sliding him. It certainly looked like that. We got 3 of the tackle from Nate. Jennings jams in hard.
It's really good defense by Penrith, especially Matt Burton here. This might be a try. This might be a try. Remus Smith from behind puts the ball on the line. See, I was commending Burton, but I should be commending Remus and the strength. Grounds the ball in the in goal. There you go. It's going to be overturned there. It's going to be overturned. So the Melbourne Storm hit. Remus Smith scores the first try of the match. So Jerome Hughes shifted it. Remus Smith got through Robert Jennings. Matt Burton trying to hold him up. But before he could hold him up with his elbow, he got that ball down. And it was very hard for the referee on field to see. But in the end, the Storm score.
The Storm had to absorb a little bit early, but it didn't take long for them to put some points on the board. You're right there, 13 tries as high.
So 11 minutes gone. Hines to convert the goal. He's missed it, hasn't he? He's missed it. So the Panthers 0 and the Melbourne Storm 4. There you go. 13 tries for Remus for the season. Obviously came from the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs to the new club of the Melbourne Storm. And he has the first try of the match, and they lead 4-0. 11 minutes gone. Penrith's defence has been very good without, Munster on the fingertips there. Without Coruscant, without To'o, without Cleary especially. Defence has withstand this Melbourne Storm side for a good 10-minute period there, but in the end, the Storm hit first. 4-0, very tight contest, very even at the moment. Both sides getting through defence, getting downfield nicely. It looks like a good game set up here as we do have 10 people joining, so thank you for joining my stream, guys. Smash that like button. I'll be here the whole game giving commentary, giving my thoughts about the players. And if you are new, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 3,000 subscribers. So 4-0 to the Storm, and the Storm are on second tackle. They're going to push it into the 40-metre line. It's going to bounce for Kaufusi. Good day, Smiley. How are you today, mate? Jerome Hughes is going to shift it left. Dale Finucane's going to go for a run. Brandon Smith, obviously the bench for the Melbourne Storm. Harry Grant returns today. That'll be a big injection at some point when they use him. Oh, you're all good for being late, man. That's fine. Appreciate you being here. Justin Olam offloads it to Addo Carr. He's going to kick it. If this is a try, this will be insane. And it will be. And it's going to be Dean Lamare. That is an awesome try assist by Josh Addo Carr. Out of nothing, from the left-hand side of the field, kicks it up, and it's Dean Lamare who was able to capitalize that play. That was a fantastic kick. Oh, my God. It bounced for Iramare. So that's 2 tries that Robert Jennings has actually let in for this game. He didn't go for the bounce of that ball, and his defense was quite poor in that first try from Remus Smith. So the Storm go back-to-back. It's going to be 8-0 early on. When do I think my next live stream will be? I don't know, actually. To be honest, I don't know if I'll do one next week. I've done 2 this week. Like, I'll put out my tips and stuff. Oh, Hines is injured, which could be good for Pappenhausen to come on the field shortly. Hopefully he's okay, though. He has had an outstanding season. Next stream could be...
Melbourne Storm outfit. 2 tries in the first 13 and a half minutes. George Jennings, after a few weeks, a real chance for that young man from Sunbury, Victoria, that will make a mark in first grade. Steve Munster, not the most...
Don't know. Sounds salty, but that was forward from Olam. So 8-0 to the Storm. Munster to kick. He's not very good with the boot, Munster, but he gets that one over. It's going to be 10-0 to the Storm very early on. 15 minutes gone. The Storm were defending very well, but I'll tell you what, it was a damn good kick from Addo Carr. And it bounced as Burton went up for it. Robert Jennings and kick out couldn't get it either. So tomorrow you've got the Bulldogs and the Titans playing at 6 p.m. And you've got at 8 o'clock, you've got the Sharks and Seagulls, a very important game for the top 8. Sharks obviously fighting for a top 8 spot. They're currently there. the Sea Eagles fighting for a top 4 spot against Parramatta, who take on South Sydney next week. But Manly, they have a very difficult opponent in the Melbourne Storm. That is a very good game. Really looking forward to Melbourne Storm taking on the Manly Sea Eagles next Saturday. One of my games of the year, that one. Good day, Josh Sam. How are you? Thank you for jumping on. I remember your song about Parramatta. It was funny, but I really felt for you about Parramatta. Yeah, it definitely hurt losing the other night by the 28-0. Would have been nice to just get some points on the board, but you win some, you lose some. Still in the top 4 currently, so I'll take that as a positive for the most part. So Burton goes into a dummy half role here. 3 errors to the Storm, 1 error to the 3 errors to the Panthers, 1 error to the Storm, and the run meters are pretty much double in favour of Melbourne's way. Spencer Lanu, nice run. It's going to be second off a set restart there. I do like Kenny as a backup dummy half. Obviously, I love Api Coruscant, but I think Mitch Kenny has done a really good job whilst he's been out at the Penrith Panthers. He's been really solid while he's played all year, and he's definitely becoming a very good rugby league player, very dangerous hooker. Jerome in the 7 just shifts it to the left, setting up for 5th tackle, and they're going to get a 6 more here. They're going to get a 6 more. Oh, Liam Martin spills it. He's dropped his lolly straight up, drops it. Five errors to 1. Panthers have made 5 errors. They are down 10-0 in the grand final rematch in 17 minutes gone in the first half. Here's Brandon Smith. He's going to shift it to the right. It's going to go 5th. Jerome Hughes, nice kick. It's going to bounce. Stays in. Olam. Bat back. Munster kicks it. Melbourne Storm get a penalty there. Tackled without the ball.
You can see there Scott Sorensen penalised, tackling without the ball, and isn't some concern here himself.
Scott Sorensen has been a very good off the bench from the Penrith Panthers. There's Pappenhausen, still got his mask on. So when players are on the bench, I'm assuming they have to wear a mask now. Oh, don't spoil it, Blowbox. I am about 25 seconds behind. I will see the try here, but Dean Lamare, there we go. Melbourne Storm 14, Penrith Panthers 0. But they might check it. They have no try. We go upstairs with Ashley Klein here. So we're looking at Felice Kafusi, I'm assuming here. Oh, Felice Kafusi runs into Viliami Kikau. Yeah. Yeah, there is. Felice Kafusi running into kick out. So there's no way kick out could have made any impacts. It's not going to be an obstruction. And Dean Lamare grounds the ball in the in goal. So that's going to be a double. It's going to be Melbourne Storm 14-0, and Dean Lamare is going to have a double. He could score a hat-trick in this game. So the Storm 14, the Panthers 0. 20 minutes gone. So no crowds allowed at the game with the current lockdown, but we still have some footy for the weekend, which is good.
Well, it is a lottery, that obstruction call, because we may see exactly the same play in our next game, and it would go the other way. But you are full of admiration for that positive.
Nico Hines to convert. That one is going to go in. So Munster not in the cooking duty boots anymore. Hines looks fit, ready to go. And the Storm leads 16-0 in the grand final rematch.
Defensively, his ball playing, they're missing that. Fisher Harris, he's been so one of the best forwards in the competition. He's not there. So big test for them now, 16-0 down against the front runners.
Will we see Tavita Pangai Jr. in a Penrith Panthers jersey next week, guys? I feel like we will. Who do they play? Lose this game, and it's worrying signs with the Rabbitohs knocking on their door with a fairly easy draw for the Bunnies. They play the Roosters. Roosters have been in some very good form, so Pangai Jr. has to gel some new combinations at training for that game. Thanks for jumping on, Galaxy Wolf. Dale Finucane looking for a run, but it shifts to Munster, and Bromwich goes for a run on 5th. Over halfway now for the Storm. They lead 16-0. Good day, Ra or Ray. How are you? Luai shifts it to the left. Charlie Staines dragged back. The small-bodied wingers this year are just getting bullied. Your Charlie Staines, your Hayes Dunster. Who else is there? Kick out. Nice run. Really nice run. Dylan Edwards shifts it. Spencer Leonu. Or Moses Leota, sorry. Really high ball here. Chases. Dean Lamare. Nice take. So the Storm lead the Panthers 16-0 in the grand final rematch. Harry Grant looking at coming onto the field here. Here we go, Harry Grant getting to play the ball out of dummy half here.
Since that shellacking of the West Tigers, he's been injured with a hamstring and want to return. 7 games this year, here he is again. This time,
Naden gets past Harry Grant there. Smash that like button, guys, if you are just joining the stream. Jesse Bromwich comes off the field, and Harry Grant has ejected himself into this match as the Penrith Panthers get a set restart over halfway. Where's Isaiah Yo? Is Isaiah Yo carrying an injury? I didn't know he was out for this clash. Kurt Capewell almost through. Third tackle. He's in a bit of pain. He's going to play the ball, though. Oh, he is in pain. Burton for a high tackle here.
So this is the third penalty they had received, the Panthers, and they've had 3 set restarts as well.
Plenty of stoppages in this game early on. Felice Kafusi put on report for that shot on Kurt Capewell. So both Harry Grant and Brandon Smith on the field for the Storm. I could see Brandon Smith maturing into a 13. I really could. I think he's got plenty of opportunity to play in the front row. Or technically in the back row. Set restart again for the Penrith Panthers here. Look, I hope I can get to 3K Galaxy Wolf. It's very early days, so I think I'll obviously eventually get there, but currently sitting on 2,986, so not too sure. But Dylan Edwards smacked by Olam. Oh, good play by Penrith here. They kick it. Hines takes in the in-goal, and they do force the dropout. Hope so, Galaxy Wolf. Thank you.
And the Panthers turn it into points. Desperately needed. He's a sound effect. So good for tackle there. Absolutely. He's been busy since coming into this contest.
Good footwork by Sorensen. Luai shifts it to the right. Crichton. Oh, couldn't reach out there. Good tackle, Munster. Jerome Luai, fourth tackle. Shifting back to the left here. Shifting back to the left here. Left here, Robert Jennings. Oh, my God. Oh, he tumbles and falls out himself. The bloody hell was that? Sunday Arvo footy, 13 minutes left in the first half. Melbourne Storm lead the Penrith Panthers in the grand final rematch 16-0, shifting it to Addo Carr. He hasn't had too much runs this game. He's been fairly quiet. He's had the try assist, but he's been fairly quiet. Here's Harry Grant making his presence feel. Oh, Grant. Oh, Grant. 3 tackle breaks. Jerome Hughes, Nico Hines running, chasing, Dean Lamare chasing, Dylan Edwards with cover defense from Dean Lamare. Robert Jennings is getting smashed. Looked like some high contact there from Munster, but not picked up. Play on to this point. Stephen Crichton, fourth tackle for Penrith. Burton kicks it downfield. Addo Carr. 11 minutes left in the first half. 16-0.
Straight through the middle. Expect more of that. On this occasion, 5-1 breaks for the Storm. 66 missed tackles, but that's about Holden right there. So they're positive side. The Panthers, a rare mistake. In fact,
Do you see the Panthers fighting into this contest? Look, I can't at the moment. I just think Robert Jennings on the wing, plenty of missed opportunities. If the points are going to come from Penrith, it's probably going to be their forwards with a bit of footwork on the bench. Your Scott Sorensen or your Matt Heisenhuth maybe has played as well. What Galaxy will say, it'd be nice to watch your videos. Thank you.
Waiting for his injection. 33 minutes left. Robert Jennings is still in game this year. First step, carry it forward, and now kick out. That's not dangerous a couple of times, hasn't he? He's uncomfortable here.
Even kick out. He looks injured here, but he's definitely been very involved. Their forwards have been good. It's just their back line. Edwards hasn't done much for mine. I think Crichton's been quite good. Lillard shifted the ball. Speaking of shifting the ball, he shifts it here. Kirk Capewell, fourth tackle, very close here for Penrith. If they can get some points on the board, they could really compete, and they might just earn themselves a penalty here. They will.
Gets it right most of the time, but with Penrith reloading, just wait for a replay. The Panthers shorts with his first.
Jermaine Hopgood comes on for Scott Sorensen. Sorensen's been awesome. I don't know why you're getting him off. So the Storm 16, Harry Grant currently on the field with Brandon Smith, both making big tackle together. Tackle breaks galore for Harry Grant. They shift it to the left. Kick out. Ooh, close. Eisenhuth. No. Yeah, I've met plenty of fans blow box at the games. Liam Martin, crash play, Melbourne stopping him. That's going to be fifth. Especially at Bankwest. Oh, close for Liam Martin, but it looks like Munster's left hand. Sorry, right hand. Fifth tackle for the Panthers, final tackle, putting in a kick for Hines to take it. Stays in. Robert Jennings dusted up again. So I might actually get a tip right here, guys. If you don't already know, I'm currently 0-4 in tipping. Parramatta lost, Tigers lost, Cowboys lost, and Raiders lost. So I did tip Rabbits, Storm, Titans, and Manly. So we'll see how we go towards the back half of it, but shit start. But I'll tell you what, Tigers, they deserve to lose that the way that they blew that game. Absolute stupid. From what I'm seeing, I think Penrith would win this game with their stars back, with Toto's meters and Cleary's kicking game leading to try assists, plenty more in their attack. And then Api Coruscant, massive battle up against Harry Grant. Would have been so good to see this game at full strength. Dylan Edwards, he had an opportunity to pass it there to Crichton, but he didn't. I just don't want them to go left here as much as there is options, but it's not Robert Jennings for mine. Mitch Kenny, they're going to go left here. Luai, Burton. Fifth tackle for Penrith. They shift to the middle. Luai's going to put in a kick. It's a nice kick. Crichton bounces. Dylan Edwards offloads it. Offloads Crichton. Staines. Harry Grant intercepted. Melbourne ball. Harry Grant. Phenomenal effort. Here's Chris Lewis. No, Pappenhausen has not come on yet. They might leave him for the second half. Six more to the Storm, over halfway, 16-0 lead. Six minutes left in the first half. Harry Grant, what an injection he has brought to this side. Intercepts, tackle breaks, tackles, you name it. He's made an error. The captain's challenge here. So Liam Martin kicks the ball in the ruck. It's never lost by Harry Grant. And Pappenhausen, with 5 minutes left in the first half, gets an injection onto the field as Melbourne earn themselves a penalty here, 16-0. About to be 18-0.
And it's a smart decision for Melbourne. Always calculated these decisions, and they've been under pressure. So much of the footy's been with Penrith the last 10 minutes.
So 16-0 lead with Pappenhausen to come on the field and kick here. But I'll tell you what, Penrith aren't out of this game. They are. They haven't got points on the board yet, and I am worried about them. But they're competing a lot better than I thought they would this afternoon. They can definitely fight back into the game as Nico Hines is going to come off the field. What are they checking here? Dale Finucane might be in some trouble here. Oh, because the penalty was before Pappenhausen can't kick. Oh, no, he is. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Stupid. So 18-0 to the Storm here as we head 4 minutes into the first half remaining. Pappenhausen converts the goal. He's on the field. So both Pappenhausen and Craig Bellamy for Melbourne Storm fans, great news, re-signing with the club for a further 3 years. No, I'm not going to watch the next game. I'll be on Xbox for the next game between the Rabbits and the Dragons. I mean, I'll probably have it on the background, but I'll probably be playing Rugby League Live and Fortnite. 3 minutes left in the first half as the Melbourne Storm lead the Penrith Panthers in the grand final rematch, 18-0. Almost over this first half, and it's been Melbourne quite dominative, but in the same time, the Panthers, they're working their way back into this one just slowly. Not tonight, Galaxy Wolf. I can try and work out in the future how to do it. Might be the last play of the half for the Panthers there. And Pappenhausen takes it nicely. Brandon Smith shifting it towards the middle here. Knocked on. Penrith come up with it. They survive. No worries, JD Power. Thanks for jumping on. I can work on doing a Kahoot. Could be in the next couple of weeks. I wish Blowbox. I feel like those days are over, mate. I don't know. Different channel these days, not what it used to be. Melbourne winning easy, pretty unexpected. Penrith too many out. That's right, but I think that they've fought quite hard to get back into this contest at key moments with forced errors. I think Kickour's definitely been on. I think they've injected a lot from their bench with Sorensen, but Harry Grant has brought a lot to Melbourne, even though he hasn't scored a try yet. He's been fantastic. Robert Jennings, Nick. Robert Jennings, mate. What's going on with him? Yeah, Staines has been dragged back just like Hayes Dunster. They target the young non-bulky wingers, I guess. Good day, Manly Fanatic 1993. Thanks for jumping on. Really appreciate it, mate. How are you enjoying the game so far? So we aim for 26 likes. 26 was the score that Melbourne put up in the grand final, and this is the grand final rematch. So we're currently on 11. Make sure you smash the like button. Yeah, he was pretty good at the Rabbitohs. I mean, he was good at attacking, but his defence was still pretty average, kind of like Highmore Hunt, who was also, I believe, a former Rabbitoh. The Rabbitohs have a lot of defensive issues as well. They need to fix those today. They need to put a big score on the Dragons. They can't be winning games 60-20. I'm feeling Manly versus Melbourne. Manly versus Melbourne. And I can't believe you don't have Melbourne, considering the way that they're playing there. Yeah, I've got Manly taking on Melbourne, but it's going to be interesting to watch Manly tomorrow night. If the Sharks turn up for this top 8 clash, you've actually got a tip correct for the round. Still got to get through this game. Yeah, same me, mate. I went with the Raiders. I went with the Cowboys. I went with the Eels, and I went with the Tigers. So absolutely horrible. Wouldn't be surprised if Penrith come back to win this game because honestly, the way this round has gone for me. But Melbourne Storm, too good at the moment. Did you tip Canberra, Nick, or did you tip Newcastle? Prelim, Manly Souths and Melbourne Penrith. Yeah, Melbourne Penrith prelim would be pretty good. Manly Souths, yeah, fairly similar. I don't believe Melbourne win the grand final. I see too many weak spots in them. Teams like South Manly will learn that. I don't reckon. Very short price favourites. Oh, you tip Newcastle. Good tip. Yeah, I've got no tips right this round besides Storm, hopefully. Grand final, Melbourne Rabbitohs. Okay. That was my grand final last year, I think. Or 2019. No, 2019 might have been. So Penrith have had more possession in the game. And they've had 8 errors to 5. So Melbourne's still making plenty of errors, but the line breaks, which is Harry Grant opening up the game, and so is Addo Carr in spur moments. That's 5-0.
That's missing Cleary. That's without Cleary in their side. Just that little bit of class. And, Melbourne Storm are a side where they take the moments, but they win.
I have a feeling about Dogs tomorrow, but I expect Titans to win 12-20. Yeah, I've got a feeling about the Dogs. I've got the Titans winning by 6. 24 points to 18. I think it'll be a grindy, fairly low-scoring contest for the most part, but there's been some very high-scoring games in rugby league this year, so I keep expecting these low-scoring games, but with the new rules, I can't think it's going to happen anymore, really.
Yeah, Munster did an outstanding job just to keep him up, but then that hand comes through, and we're all wondering who was it, who was underneath there, but who else could it be? Is the block of cheese. He gets his hand there, and needed to get there because I think he was going to the ground. Just great awareness from the Storm players, and especially Brendan Smith there.
68% completion rate to Penrith, 77% completion to Melbourne Storm. Sharks versus Manly would be unreal if Sean Hodgson was fit. Probably. I can't imagine him in a Sharks jersey anymore. I really like him in the Warriors jersey. That's just how I imagine him. Luke here from the lounge, mate. What was the best game that Souths played this year? No standouts. It was pretty good effort against the Cowboys. I thought they played pretty good against the Cowboys. But then again, the Cowboys led early, so defense wasn't great against Parramatta. Yeah, their defensive issues have been a worry all season. They've had 50 points put on them as well. Twice this season. No team that scored 50 points has gone on to win the comp against them. I would say against the Rabbits. Even though the defense wasn't there, I think beating their arch rivals as the underdogs and being a very different side this year, and normally the Roosters beat them, I would say the Rabbitohs' best win has been against the Sydney Roosters. Top 8 race between 7 to 11 is open now with Canberra losing today. Yeah, are the Cowboys still in the fight, or they're mathematically out of it now? But teams like Newcastle, Cronulla, St. George, Gold Coast, who am I forgetting? Canberra, all a chance now. Dragons as well. Titans' form is getting better, and I don't see Bulldogs going to go better. Titans are really hot and cold for mine. I think they should win, and I think they will win. But the Doggies have been playing some good footy. And if you think about the Dogs against the Titans last game was a 10-point game where Titans led convincingly and the Bulldogs were fought back into it. Bulldogs have proved a lot since then for me. I have to win every game. We are gone absolutely garbage. How many will you win out of your last 5? Let me have a look. Titans, nope. Tigers, maybe. So 1. Eels, nope. Dragons, maybe. And then Manly. I would say you'd win 1 or 2 out of those last 5 games. But then again, I could see... Could I see 0 wins out of them? No, I reckon you'll win 1. Probably beat Tigers, maybe Dragons. I see 2 wins, yeah. Think about Manly as well. Manly going into finals. They could, if they're in that top 4 spot or even guaranteed. Well, they're playing finals footy now. But anyway, think about they rest players going into that final game of the season. If they don't have Travojevic at fullback, I could see the Cowboys beating Manly in the final round of the season, kind of like how Melbourne and Penrith rested players last year, and we saw technically not even upsets, but, like the Dragons beating the Storm when they have reserve grade players. And that could be the Cowboys. That could be a Cowboy opportunity to win a game in the final round of the season. Thanks for jumping on, Caps. So 18-0 at halftime here between the Melbourne Storm and the Penrith Panthers. We're going to be getting ready for the second half soon. Luke, the Storm fan, says, let's go Storm. Luke's NRL Vlogs. Thanks for jumping on, mate. Your Melbourne Storm well in front at the moment, but Penrith have played a lot better than I thought they would this game. If you are new to the channel, guys, make sure you do subscribe. We are on the grind to hit 3,000 subscribers. We were hoping to do it today. I feel like it's not coming. I wish it was, but I just don't feel like it is. Hey, here's your grand final prediction. My grand final prediction is the Manly Seagulls taking on the Melbourne Storm. I feel like Manly can compete with them, but Melbourne could probably run away with it and go back-to-back in the end. But I think Manly have enough to get there, and I think it could be reminiscent of Jared Hayne carrying the Eagles to the grand final in the way that Tom Trbojevic has had the 2021 season as his own. You agree with that? Good. Hashtag 40-0. Hashtag 40-0. The 7-8 spot will come down to Dragons, Knights, Raiders, Titan. I don't see anyone else. Sharks are gone now without Johnson. You're probably right. Eels for mine will get 6 and win an elimination final, then go out second round, I think. Yeah, I could see that happening. I love Eels, but I think they will finish 6. Yeah, it's a very sad thought. Lemonade Drawing says, go the Dragons. Tarek Sims playing his 200th NRL game tonight, so really excited for Tarek Sims to play that milestone match. He's had some charge downs this season. Will we see another one against the Rabbitohs? And Cameron Murray is out, so Dry Arrow comes into the lock spot for the Rabbitohs. So that's a big out for mine. I think the Dragons are a joke at $9. I would have had them at about $6.50. What do you think Eels need to work on? Attack without Moses. Undoubtedly attack. Jacob Arthur, no, is not a replacement for mine. I'd probably have Will Smith over him. Even something I don't know where he would come on the bench, but kind of like you can see how Brandon Smith and Harry Grant are working together. Our backup hooker, Joey Lussick, I rate him a lot. Like, I really do rate him. Be cool to see him come off the bench as well. So hopefully the second half starts soon.
Express release available now in Foxtel store.
Melbourne Storm with a comfortable lead over the Penrith Panthers, 18-0 at half-time, and 2 of the 3 tries go to local junior DRMI in what is his first career double as an NRL player. Great. You said the scoreline actually flatters the Storm side, so Penrith are going to get back into it. How do they do it?
Well, everything needs to come off for the Panthers, and they're trying great opportunities. It needs to be Burton Luai.
Top 4. And probably a prelim exit again. Hang on.
Yeah, well, I'm probably the opposite. I just think if Penrith can nail those opportunities, they'll probably only get 2 or 3 opportunities in that second half. They just need to be able to nail those opportunities.
Adokar will be first try in the second half. How's Franny going? Franny's good. Haven't seen him during the lockdown, but we still play Xbox and stuff together. One second. Oh, what's this? You want this one? Okay.
Given it their all so far, is it damaging or is it just a regular season loss that can be brushed off? It can be damaging, no doubt about it.
So 18-0 to the Storm. We're getting ready for the second half here. We have Pappenhausen at fullback. So I'm not sure if Nico Hines will probably come back on at some point in the game, but we'll wait and see. I hope Roosters don't make the 4 and lose finals week 1. Well, I had them going out in straight sets. I think I had them top 4 and going out in straight sets. I think I had maybe 3rd at the start of the season. But so the most consecutive wins in a season is 19 by the Roosters of 1975. The Storm currently sit on 15. So they are 4 wins away, in which there's 5 games left in the season to have the most consecutive wins in the NRL competition history. This is a team that was talking about will it go down? Will they miss the 8? Will they miss the 4? How good have they been? Yeah, you can pick them up at any time, Brock. Who do I think will finish 7th and 8th? Well, I had the Raiders and Titans, but the Raiders are just, I don't know, they're so hot and cold. I think Gold Coast will be there. I actually think Gold Coast might tip Penrith. Nip Storm. I think Gold Coast could nip Storm, and I think they'll be resting some players for the game. I don't think they'll be at full strength. If they are at full strength, I'll be going Melbourne Storm. But I see the Titans in a very important clash for them to make the top 8, beating Melbourne. Again, they're so hot and cold, but you look at their for and against for the competition, it's pretty good compared to some of those other sides, and it's going to be a knock-on 4th here to kick out. Raiders lineups the games they would possibly win. Yeah, their lineups are pretty good. The Knights have the wood against the Raiders. They beat them convincingly 34-18 last season when the Raiders had Bateman and all those chances with Coxeller, when Knights were making the 8. But now they're considerably making the 8. Raiders should be there based on 3 straight wins in a row lately, pushing for that spot. It was really disappointing for Canberra today. Here's Pappenhausen. Room to move, tackled by Capewell. Finucane, Kafusi, nope. Think they're gone. Think they finished maybe 10th, 11th. Probably 10th. I think the Dragons might finish 9th. Jerome Hughes, kicks, Naden, tackled. I quite like Isaac Targo as well. Penrith have some very good young guns coming through. Crichton, Luai. Oh, Burton. Oh! Good run. Luai, kick out. Brought down by Hughes and Finucane. 5th for Penrith. It's 18-0. If they can hit here, it's game on. Burton, it's going to bounce. It's going to bounce over the top for Addo Carr. Pappenhausen obstruction. And it's going to be a Panthers dropout. Knights are hot and cold. They turn up in games and then they go absolutely missing. They definitely could play finals. I don't think they will. But they probably around 11th, 12th for mine.
possession in good field position. So Penrith with a repeat set.
Is that my dinner? Thank you. Mitch Kenny here, nice run. Tackled by both Harry Grant and Brandon Smith. I love watching them on the field together. They're a dangerous combination. Tigers, probably 13th or 14th. I had them wooden spoon. Still think they deserved a spoon too after the other night. Oh! Naden tackled 5th. Burton kicks it. It bounces. It's Ollams. Warriors, probably about the same as Tigers, 13th or 14th.
Sorry.
What's all good? What do you need?
Oh, nothing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jerome Hughes kicks it downfield. Out on the full. Yeah, they are just an embarrassment, buggies. Plenty of errors coming from the Storm to start this second half. Getting Penrith back in the game. So 35 metres out for the Panthers here. They're down 18-0. 8 minutes gone in the second half. They're doing a good job to get back in this contest. Luai, Edwards, Crichton. Burton. Oh, Jerome Hughes. Great play. I've watched some of the Olympics, not all of it. I've watched the boomers. I've watched the swimming, a little bit of skateboarding. Good run by Jesse Bromwich. I'm not sure, bro. Probably have to work it out. I work as well. No, I don't watch the sevens. I'm not much into Union, Mitchie. More into my league. Kafusi was heading towards the sideline then. Melbourne lead 18-0, fourth tackle, 20 metres out. Oh. Yeah, good stuff, Mitchie. I mean, if you like Union, I respect it, but I'm personally not a big fan of it.
This is only game two of this Sunday ticket triple header. Souths and the Dragons coming up next. Should have been a lot better than yesterday.
10 minutes gone in this second half, no points yet.
Their special guest, the Roosters, New South Wales Kangaroos way. And then the big word, the Guinness and go.
Who was gutted to hear yesterday that there'd be no rugby league this weekend? Oh. I sure do, Mitchie. Isaac, it's 18-0 to the Storm. They're on the attack here too. And Penrith come up with the ball 10 metres out. Edwards and Staines getting bullied here. Robert Jennings is making errors galore. Oh! Remus Smith, one-on-one strip. Melbourne are a chance here of keeping them scoreless. Olam burrowing down like a wombat, like Brandon Smith. Pappenhausen. Oh, slammed by kick out. Jerome Hughes, Jesse Bromwich. Oh my God, I called it. Guys, check this out. My predictions for Storm and Penrith 2 hours ago, right? The first second half try scorer. Ready? Jesse Bromwich, 49th minute. I was damn close. It was in the 51st minute. But I'll tell you what. Wow. The first try of the year for Jesse Bromwich as well. Did I put on anything on any time? I think I only did first and the prediction on my TikTok. So 22-0 to the Storm here. make that 24 in favour of the Storm in the grand final rematch. They scored 26 in the grand final. They're already on 24 here now, very early on in the first half. So the Storm, they're not putting the foot off the gas just yet. Fifth tackle here, Remus Smith kicks it for Munster, who misses it. And so Kurt Capewell comes up with it because Munster doesn't play it. Makes the tackle there with Bromwich, though. If you are just joining the stream, guys, make sure you smash that like button. We are aiming for 26 likes. There's 24 minutes left in the match. The Storm lead the Panthers in the grand final rematch, 24 points to 0. No, I'm not my missus. I'm at my sister, my house, but I'm in my sister's room. So the Panthers shifting to the right here. Not much attack. Luai Martin, there isn't much. They could be kept to 0 here. I really do not know where the points are going to come from. Burton chasing, Burton grounding, comes off Dean Iramira, and so probably will be a Panthers dropout here.
For these Panthers, well, that was 24 mil. Yeah, they benefit from being their own worst enemy at times this afternoon. In moments like that, Matt Burton just kept beating on the plane, so that when the cavalry return, we're set for a blockbusting final series. When they get back to full strength, Panthers, we know what they're capable of. It was great there from Burton chasing that kick. Luai's got to run the footy. One run for 5 metres, and it kills me when a player with such great instinct sometimes feels the pressure of that jersey. He's steering the side around. He needs to take the shackles off. And play footy. He's brilliant. Here for the Panthers, that's the third round dropout they have received.
So Brandon Smith comes off the field now. Harry Grant will stay on. Oh, Staines. Missed opportunity there for the Panthers. 24-0. They go to the right and Staines drops it. I've got Manly playing Melbourne in the grand final. So Adokar touches it. So Panthers challenge successful, and they will get another chance here. So both teams have had a captain's challenge, and both teams still do have a captain's challenge. 24-0 to the Storm in the grand final rematch. 5 metres out for the Panthers. Full set of tackles here. Kurt Capewell. Crichton trying to burrow down. He's got Adokar, he's got Munster, he's got Olam and Bromwich all on him. Luai, Eisenhoof. Kick out, kick out, kick out. Very reminiscent of when these sides played each other last time, that. Too big of a kick from Matt Burton there. "20 minutes left in the grand final rematch, and it has been a one-sided affair. I thought that Penrith were good for maybe the first 20 minutes. They hung in there, forced some errors and things, but 6 again here for the Storm. Christian Welch, Finucane coming off the field. And Isaac Lumi, the ball boy, as Melbourne lose it here, but it could be a strip. They're going to call it a strip. So Melbourne on the attack now. They lead 24-0, and they're going to come up with more points here, probably, to be honest. They're going to kick downfield, take that tap, and then you have players run on the ball. Brandon Smith's definitely going to be running that ball. Even the top teams are doing bad, like Para and Penrith. Yeah, it's a very strange time of the season where we're starting to see the true colours of sides, including my own team. Early kick. Edwards taken in goal. Nice play by Melbourne here. 19 minutes to go. It's going to be a line dropout. Who kicking? It's Pappenhausen kicking for the Storm. It was Munster at one point who did convert a goal, surprisingly. Nico Hines, 18 minutes left in the game. Looks like he may be on the bench. Oh, Hughes almost through, dragged down by kick out. They're going towards Adokar's wing here. They don't shift it, though. So it's going to be fifth. Here's Harry Grant. Passes to Munster. Big kick. Numbers here. Penrith knocked back. Pappenhausen, 6 more. It is 6 more. On last tackle, it's 6 more that the Penrith Panthers give away a set restart. Here's Harry Grant. Hughes, no. Adokar always scores, but maybe not today. Maybe not. Harry Grant, he's over. He's over. So burrowing over, Harry Grant puts the ball down for the Storm.
Look at this, gets low, the body position. Edwards' first attempt gets the footy down.
Oh, Leota and Bromwich just going at it. Bit of beef there between those two. 28-0 to the Storm. Harry Grant, massive impact, 75 run meters, 22 tackle, 2 line breaks, and now a try. Fantastic performance from the Storm. I was going to say hooker, but technically it's Brandon Smith, so...
What Grant can do to the opposition, where the bottom game's at, and the back of set restarts on the back of big men. And the power of the athleticism, the strong.
Straight into the power raids for Harry Grant.
With a kick to come. So they're going to crack 30, which is routine. To be honest, 40 has become routine for them, and that's certainly within range this afternoon. So it was 18-0 at the moment. And the lead has
30-0. Yes, it is, Deacon Zane. How are you? Harry Grant, absolutely on fire. 22 tackles, 75 run meters, 2 line breaks, and 1 try. Outstanding performance from him. Short kick-off and Penrith knock it on. Melbourne come up with it. No worries, Brock. Dean Lamare has a hat trick. We're going up as no try. It's currently 30-0. Plenty of stoppages in this game, I tell you.
We have a couple of kick chasers offside. We'll be reviewing them. Reece Smith is offside.
Play onto the stage, Remus Smith. Hat trick for Dean. Hat trick for Dean. So we saw the Rabbitohs without Adam Reynolds. They had 50 points put on them by the Storm. So will the Storm hit 50 here? That's the question. There's still plenty of time on the clock with 13 minutes left in the game, and they're on 34 now. So it's really not out of the equation for the attack of the Melbourne Storm, especially with the impact off the bench to score another 3 tries or 2 tries.
Said earlier, the town of Sunbury, Victoria. Another great second half, Dylan Edwards for Penrith Panthers. Came up with an error that led to previous tries.
Geez, these commentators are bagging out Dylan Edwards like nothing else. If you're watching this game, guys, I'll tell you what. Pappenhausen to kick the goal. It's 36-0. I had full-time score of 32-10, so I was wrong. Another short kickoff, and Remus Smith is smashed. Almost said Hines. Looked like Hines. Hines is back on. Sorry, it is Hines. Nico Hines is on the field with Pappenhausen. Storms run home. Manly, Raiders, Titans, Eels, Sharks. Will the Melbourne Storm drop another game? Or will the Storm have the most NRL recorded wins in a row in history? Panthers suck without Cleary and Toe. I wouldn't say they suck, but they're definitely missing a lot in their attack. This game has run away from them now. They were in it at one point, but they've blown that all, and we've seen how good the Storm are. So thanks for jumping on, Mr. Moff Jr. He's had a big game today, Remus Smith. Remus Smith and Harry Grant very involved in this game for mine. Rabbitohs should be better than Penrith. Our attack is so good, even without Reynolds, Murray, Graham, even Alex Johnson. The Rabbitohs do have an attack, but no team that's scored 50 on them has gone on to win the comp, and that's why I think Penrith can potentially, with their big guns, still do it, whereas the Rabbitohs have had it happen twice, and that really worries me, their defence. It depends how much they concede against the Dragons. I've got them conceding 12, but going in the back half of the year, they can't be letting in too many points from those, I guess, weaker sides. Ten minutes left in this one. The Storm lead 36-0. Munster kicking it. Good kick. No, it's not. Oh, the attack is amazing. Ooh, Penrith have dropped it. It's gone back. Smash the like button, guys. We're on 14 likes. Our goal for today was 26. Luai, Martin. 36-0 in this grand final rematch. 9 minutes remaining. We've seen just how good Melbourne can be in this game. Penalty to the Melbourne Storm. Just a reminder, guys, based on the comment that is highlighted as well, make sure you use code ENT15 so that you do get a discount at drom.com.au. Eight minutes to go. Penrith on the attack here. Burton. Naden. Called it. Called it. Another one. Brent Naden, guys. I did say it on TikTok and on YouTube, the Brent Naden, but I think I took Brent Naden early in the first half as a constitutional try after Kafusi and Addo Carr. It said 26 minute, but I'll still take that. I called Brent Naden and Jesse Bromwich to score a try. Burton did the kicking. It's 36-4, and it's that type of day for Penrith. I'm taking Latrell Mitchell to score the first try of that game. We did beat Melbourne Storm. I don't know if we'll beat them at this rate, but we did beat Melbourne Storm earlier in the year. Got the Panthers round 25 as well, so that will be a really interesting game. I pray that this lockdown isn't extended, so in hope of getting to attend some rugby league sooner rather than later, but I don't think it's going to happen. Luai kicks it. 6 minutes to go. Penrith have hit once. Bounces for Pappenhausen. And they drag him back. It's 36 points to 4 with 6 minutes to go. If Panthers lose, the Rabbitohs are the only hope in the comp to beat Storm. You're probably right. I still wouldn't write Parramatta off. I think our season's done, but I think with Moses and a few of our bench players that are injured back, I still wouldn't write us off just yet. Next week is going to be a huge test, though, against the Bunnies, the best probably attacking competition up there with the Storm. Adokar chasing this one. Staines has got it, and he stops Adokar from getting to it with 4 minutes to go, 36 points to 4. For the 12th time this season, it's 36 to 4. Will the Melbourne Storm crack the Panthers and score 40 points? Pappenhausen, Remus Smith brought down by Burton. This will be 5th tackle. They're still going to get probably a few more chances here unless they force a line dropout. Could be a big play. Nico Hines kicks it up, chips. Naden takes it. Naden's been good for Penrith. Set restart for the Panthers here, which means the Storm might not have many opportunities left as Luai tries to run the ball, but he's been kept very quiet besides kicks today. I thought Kickout's been pretty good. So Kurt Capewell on 5th tackle. Plays it to Mitch Kenny. It's not 5th tackle. It's going to be a set restart and a penalty to Penrith here, maybe. Yeah, penalty. 1:50 to go, and Penrith. No, I won't be streaming for the next game, Blowbox. I'll be getting some water, resting my head. 6 again. Burrowing down. Scott Sorensen. Nice. So it's going to be 36 to 8 with a kick to come. Now, I'm pretty close to predicting this score. If this goal is converted, I did take the Storm to win. 32 points to 10. It's going to be 36 to 10 if this goal is converted. We're pretty much at the end now. So I think I've done a pretty good job at predicting this game with Brent Naden, Jesse Bromwich, and a Storm very close to that scoreline. I'll tell you what.
keeps it reasonably respectable. As you said there, it could have really blown out.
And they get it. Burton, 30 seconds on the clock. Very close to getting the score in this one.
Very, very good, but not at their brilliant best in terms of where their attack was. So again, still very close. Very good. 36-10 in the grand final rematch. I'm playing that every day. You know, my goal is going to be disappointed. It says something about the standards when you blow away the T-Line signal on such a margin. Moments like that might lose it. You know, this is really like that. It was a nice looking shot that shot the first one. But that was a little quick.
Oh, come on. Take your time to put the ball down. Come on.
It's a very high standard.
30 seconds left in the game. Panthers down to the Storm, 36-10 in the grand final rematch. And Melbourne get a chance to get to 40. Penrith let it bounce. Poor error. Targo and Edwards, I think it is. Or Martin. So 10 seconds to go. Melbourne Storm, 20 metres out. Can they crack 40 here? 8 seconds to go. They might go for field goal here. I reckon they'll go for field goal. They will. Yep. 37 points to 10. What a weird ending to the game based on that player. But Melbourne Storm have capitalised this game. 37 points to 10. Thank you so much for jumping on the stream, guys. I really do appreciate it. We didn't reach 3,000 subscribers. We'll get there soon. We'll keep grinding hard for future tips, tipping videos, stuff like that. Use code ENT15 over at drom.com.au. Enjoy your footy tomorrow. Just a reminder, there is a 6 o'clock and an 8 p.m. Game on Monday. Make sure you check out BKR Sport for those games. Thank you so much for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later.